Live. Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Him.
That
That is the name of the Heavenly Father. Alright, whom the world ignorantly calls God, and the name of His only begotten Son, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, in the name of the Spirit, in the Rakakadash, which is the holy tongue. The holy tongue. Alright, and we want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles, the Mr. Great Millstone Huduwa, and peace, love, and salutations to the house of David, the Bayam Dawada, that's being risen up in these last days, man. We're going to start off with Genesis, man, because, you know, right now what's hot news is this Amber Geiger case, and Lord willing, we're going to touch on that and go into that a little bit, because the question remains is what's going to wake you Israelites up, man? What's going to wake you Jakes up? What's going to make you understand that the so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man? He's your natural born enemy. He's an adversary. He's adverse to everything we stand for, man. Go ahead, bro.
Genesis 49 verse 9, Judah is a lion up from the prey, my son, thou art gone up.
Yep, from the prey in Judah, all right, which is the head tribe of Yasharala, which consists of mainly of you so-called Negroes, man. All right, the scriptures say Judah is a lion's whelp. Now, read that part for me again, Mother Kassan.
Genesis 49 verse 9,
Yep.
Judah is a lion whelp from the prey, my son, thou art gone up.
From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. So when you have a lion, what a lion naturally does, it attacks its prey. All right, it's the king of the jungle for a reason, man. And it stalks, it marks its territory. You can't just go up to a lion's pride and start fucking with his cubs, or messing with his wives, or messing with him, or taking food off of his plate. All right, so what a lion does naturally is he hunts, man. Get Micah, the 5th chapter. Go ahead, bro.
It says, Judah is a lion whelp from the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he crouched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
As an old lion, who shall rouse him up? And the Most High is ultimately going to rise up, or he's going to arouse up our people. He's going to need to, man. He's going to need to, because this system, this justice system, clearly wasn't set up for the prosperity of our people. The way it was set up and was made for them to protect themselves, man. All right, for a murderer, a convicted murderer, to receive a 10-year prison sentence, that should piss off everybody, man. Everybody that should be a slap in the face to everybody, man. Everybody, especially in a land where it's supposed to pride themselves off of being the home of the justice and the land of the free. But you know what niggas is into a bunch of bullshit. Niggas are into folly. All right, it's gonna have to be mass death that's gonna have to occur in order for Jake to fully come to the understanding that the so-called white man just don't like them, man. He doesn't like us, I should say.
Micah 7 verse 5 verse 7, and the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as a dew from the Lord, as a shower upon the grass.
You see, all these cases, right, are basically pent up anger that the Most High is strategically instilling inside the Black, Native American, and Hispanic man's mind, man. When once all hell break loose, all these cases are gonna come into remembrance. The Rice, Trayvon Martin, this justice, this shooting, all the way back to Emmett Till, right? These incidences are gonna click in the minds of our people, going back to the Rodney King period, man. All these incidents are gonna click, and it's like a pot, man. It's gonna boil over, and when it boils over, the carnage that our people is gonna unleash on Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is gonna be completely justified.
It's just like in that movie with How to Raise a Nation with Nat Turner.
The Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation, just like that, you know. That was built up from going around seeing all Jake being treated unjustly in their captivity, man. And when you read that last scripture, man, it finally struck a chord, man. And the man that you grew up with, as little boys playing out in the plantation, hide and seek or whatever, what he do? He was the first one that he got, man. He walked in there and chopped them into little pieces. Yep. And that's going to happen to all you so-called white people.
That's right.
Right.
All you so-called white people. Y'all going get punished for what y'all did to the people on this side. And smiles or no smiles, it's gonna happen. We don't love y'all.
Yeah, we ain't with hugging y'all. We ain't with giving you no Bible, because the scriptures say, what has the wicked to do to declare my statutes? What the hell you gonna give this devil a Bible for, man? That's casting your pearls to swine, man. She gonna do nothing but trample all over that thing, man. Go ahead, bro.
2 Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another.
And this is what you see. You're seeing sedition amongst men, people speaking out against their prospective governments, wherever it may be. Right now, in the island of Haiti, you got the Levites, man. They're speaking out against the puppet masters that these Edomites, these so-called white men, put in Haiti to further leave a ruling class, but to leave the rest of the people in complete slums. And that's his MO throughout the whole world, man. But now it's starting to come out in South Africa. Those South Africans are hell-bent on destroying every last one of you so-called crackers that's out there, man. They want you out of their land, man. That's why you're seeing this a spike in farm murderers that's happened. Even what's going on in Hong Kong, man. And China, Esau Edom was behind all that, man. Every grain of insurrection, of chaos, of confusion and destruction, the CIA, the FBI, all right, some naval forces, it all reverts right back to Esau Edom, man.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Yeah, you think they're gonna, when shit hit the fan, you think they're gonna listen to Donald Trump? You think they're gonna listen to Nancy Pelosi, some goddamn corrupt politician who's been screwing the American people since day one? Somebody afraid to show his tax returns? Here you are as an American citizen, all right, trying to be faithful to your nation, a tax-paying citizen, all right? You may get $700 a week because Esau took out $400 from your check, but then these devils don't even got to disclose their tax information, man. Amazon don't got to pay taxes until 20, whenever, who the fuck knows when, man?
Donald Trump don't pay taxes.
Donald Trump ain't paying no goddamn taxes. But then you got the Republicans that want to run on this mantra of, oh, taxes, my tax dollars. Man, fuck your tax dollars, man.
Right.
Fuck this whole system, man. It's all corrupt from top to bottom, man. Your political arena is all corrupt, man. How dare you come try to speak to men of wisdom concerning the things of this world? Your hospitals, your churches, filled up with nothing but a bunch of pedophiles, and somebody tell us that we wrong, man. A bunch of goddamn pedophiles, a bunch of goddamn pedophilia rings all throughout the world, man. What politicians are involved, man? Fuck out of here, man. This place is Babylon the Great that the Bible speaks of. This place is Sodom. This place is Syria, man. This is Egypt. All these wicked deities all wrapped up in one. It's what you call the United States of America, man.
And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Yeah, so the course of their actions is going to stand in their power, man. So in that day, once all hell breaks loose, what you going to tell me? That I can't leave my house when my family's starving? Huh? What you going to tell me, Slakia, bro, that the police is going to have it all underneath control? I'm supposed to trust the police officers to investigate something that I got going on with my family? Oh, but the politicians will take care of it? Oh, but to go to the hospital when I'm sick so they could prescribe me some opiates or some poison that's going to give me more pain than what I had when I went in there? Who are you to trust? Your banking institutes that's going to give me a loan, all right, with debt attached to it that's physically impossible for me to pay back? Your school system that teaches Christopher Columbus discovered America, that teaches the Big Bang Theory, a fucking theory that's totally against the scriptures. Your legislators that teach homosexuality and that it's okay to take taxpayers' dollars for a grown man to grow a set of titties. Transgenderism is okay, that a man could use the same bathroom as a little girl. That's confusion and it's madness, man. Right. You heathens have had your turn to rule the earth. You failed at it miserably, man. Miserably.
Hey, also, it's that day, you know, that you know, especially these Jakes, you know, that been living in these suburbs or whatever. You know, in that day, you know, you were friends with good old Bill Cracker. You know, you guys been giving each other a little milk or whatever for the last 10 years. All that's gonna get thrown out the door, man. You know, when all hell breaks loose, man, it's gonna be a all-out race war going on. And good, you're gonna look at good old Bill, or rather, good old Bill's gonna look at you like you are, just a nigga. And he's gonna come with his good old gun, you know. And if you don't want to give up his shit, or he might not even ask questions, he's gonna blast your ass, man. And you Jakes got another thing coming for you, man, because you're such a docile, just fucking.
You come in the spirit of hugging
and love. When this man does, the only thing he does is come in the spirit of war. All right, the so-called white man comes in the spirit of war, man. In every front, he declares a war on everything. Everything is war with this madman. A war on drug, a war on mental illness, a war on everything. You know, that's his MO, man. Yes, war.
Christianity has used love as a weapon to pacify and dilute the minds of our people to the point where our people have absolutely no understanding on what love is, man.
Sedation. Like, what do you do with a lion that you want to take? You sedate the lion, and then you go and you get the lion, because you don't sedate the lion's stronger than you. He gonna get you. So you need some type of sedation to calm him down, man. And that's exactly what these crackers done with this Christianity bullshit. They fed that love down your fucking throat so much that now you're perfectly sedated, perfectly pacified, and they can run you down like nothing.
You're confused to where your love is clouding your judgment, man.
Right.
The scriptures, the Lord is not a respecter of persons, man. He's not a respecter of persons when it comes to judgment. All right, we are people of laws and order. Every nation, every village, every county, every town has to have law and order. And when you make your law, you have to have a punishment to enforce your law. All right, because we can't have a world or a nation or a village where people are going into people's houses and just killing people. All right, so when you do that, there has to be a consequence to murder.
Right.
If there's not a consequence to murder, you're gonna have a lawless society, man.
Right.
Go ahead. Give me Romans real quick.
Romans 13 verse.
Real quick, Salaki, and according to our law, that woman should be put to death.
Yep, and we're gonna read it.
Go ahead.
Romans chapter 13 verse 10.
Yep.
Love work no ill to his neighbor.
Now, what did the scriptures say? The scriptures say, "Love worketh no ill to his neighbor." So, if you love your neighbor, right, there are things that you're gonna do. You're not gonna kill them. You're not gonna steal from them. You're not gonna lie from them. You're not gonna covet their property. You're not gonna walk in their home. You're not gonna raise a gun to them and put them to death, man. Love worketh no ill to its neighbor. Okay, go ahead.
Romans 13 verse 10.
Yep.
Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law.
So love is the fulfillment of the law. What is the law? Thou shalt not kill is a law. And there must be a consequence for breaking that law, man. And the consequences for breaking the law of murder is what? It's murder, man. It's not a life sentence in jail. It's not 10 years in jail. It's not a pat on the back or a feathering of the hair. It's not a hug. It's not a Bible. It's death, man. It's death, period, man. And once you get away from that, that's what a reprobate is, man. Somebody that's void of judgment.
This is 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
The scriptures say that it's a righteous thing with the Most High. It's a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. The scriptures talk about an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, man. All right, so it's not a bad thing. You call yourself a so-called Christian, all right, to want to seek a vengeance on your adversary, man. If you read the book of Psalms, what was King David talking about? How many times did King David ask the Most High to destroy his enemies, man? To utterly obliviate them, man.
Galatians 6 verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked, for whatsoever man soweth, that he shall also reap.
Don't be fooled by a love spell that Christianity is putting on you.
I don't have any opinion on this.
Like, if anything, I'm on.
Hey, you got a question, bro? You say you got a question?
No. I just want to talk to the man in the back, but no, go ahead.
This is Proverbs 24:23.
But to me, like, this is a...
These things also belong to the wise. It's not good to have respect of persons in judgment.
It's not good to have respect of person. Now you had the nigger woman, all right, that was a part of the jury, and this lady fixed her mouth to say the hardest thing she's ever done in her life was to convict a murderer, man. I emphasize enough, you being a black woman in America, I know for a fact that you had harder decisions to make, man. I know for a fact you had harder decisions to make. Hey, leave him alone, bro. I know for a fact you had harder decisions to make. But you're gonna fix your mouth to say, and she was a racist lady, right? And this lady, you know, niggas, Martin Luther King is a fucking god, you know? He's somebody to be exalted. So this woman there was text messages of this woman making fun of Martin Luther King. Multiple messages of her just being a racist, fucking cracker devil bitch that she was, man. Right. Multiple texts about it, but this was the hardest thing you had to do was give this fucking bitch time, man. When the Most High let us go, we were gonna fucking utterly destroy you fucking crackers, man. That's right. We're gonna utterly fucking destroy you fucking crackers because you ought to be, man. That's right. You ought to be.
I got a precept.
And tell you that in the book of Psalms, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. You should have been destroyed a long time ago when the Most High gave that decree to Saul.
Yes, sir.
To Saul, but we know through the Spirit, we just saying it. We just bringing it out. Go ahead, bro.
Exodus 21:23. And if any mischief follow, then thou shalt give life for life.
Yeah, if any mischief follows, that's a mischief, man. You go inside somebody's house, you open the door, and you open fire on them, and you put them to death, right? So you took that man's life. All right, according to the scriptures, your life is to be taken. That's it. Real men are being raised up. We ain't playing no games with nobody out here, man. Only reason why the scripture said, wait ye upon me. Believe me, I can speak for these brothers when we say we ready to go, man. Right? We ready to go. But we gotta wait upon the Lord. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come out here and just prophesy the downfall of this place. Because that's what's been given in the power of our hands. And for you weak ass Israelites that's out there on this comment board talking shit about the work that we do, where are your works at, man? Where's your face at? Put your face on it, man.
Eye for eye, tooth for tooth.
An eye for eye, tooth for tooth. That's a ruling class mentality, man.
What?
Fuck with me, I'ma fuck with you, man. And you devils, you've been getting along, you've been getting away from it for so long with your little crafty, secret crafty councils, all your works you've been doing. You've been getting along, hey, because of the synthesis of a good work, Ecclesiastes 8:11. Because you've been getting away for it for so long, you just think niggas are gonna stay dumb and docile forever.
I got you, bro. Ecclesiastes
And you fucking Elamites too. You fucking rat worshippers. You cow worshippers. What? Dummies. You need to go into slavery as well.
Ecclesiastes 8:11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
You've been doing evil since you got on the you landed on the shores of America, man. There's a bunch of blood underneath this concrete that's been shed by the so-called white man and his forefathers and his ancestors, and which his children are gonna have to pay for it. Thus saith the scriptures.
That's right.
That's right.
You fucking walk around like you're completely innocent and you haven't done anything.
Ecclesiastes 8:11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully setting them to do evil.
It's fully setting you to do evil. Our Judaic system, our school system, our healthcare system. You know what the word system goes back to? A pit, man. And that's all it is. We can't wait to get on you fucking devils, man. We can't wait for all hell to break loose, man.
Dog, and fucking 2/3 of our people, man, because they
And,
so
and the average so-called black man is the fucking worst of the fucking worst, man.
Seriously.
They swear they know everything. They don't know a goddamn thing. Ask a so-called black man his nationality. The nigga gonna give you a color. He gonna give you a color. So we ain't arguing or we ain't listening to nobody that don't know their nationality, man. Go ahead, bro.
Job 20 verse 4, knowest thou not this of all, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short.
Yeah, the triumph of the wicked. What you thought? That the Most High was with America? Give me Zechariah 11 and 5.
This is Zechariah 11 and 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And that selleth them and say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
Yeah, hey, and we're a possession of Esau Edom, the so-called white man, man.
And their shepherds pity them not.
Man, you always know when a nigga fucking vain babbling. When nigga talking some bullshit. I wouldn't even, yo, bro, I haven't even heard a word, but I just, through the spirit, I know it's a bunch of bullshit, man. A bunch of bullshit. I promise I haven't heard not one word, but I know it's a bunch of bullshit.
This is Hosea 4 and 6.
Yep.
For my people are destroyed for lack of
You
knowledge.
can't trust a nigga with a blunt in his hand, man. You might as well put a gun to your brain, man.
This is a
Pull the
wise
trigger.
this is a wise person put smoke into it.
Yeah.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
That's why they rejected, man. That's why they rejected. Man. A nigga don't know shit.
Right.
A nigga don't know nothing, man. Hey, bro. What's your nationality?
Haitian.
What you know what the word Haitian? What Haitian means?
Haitian Haiti.
Yeah, what that mean?
I thought it meant something
That's
about
what you thought, right?
about a place of mountains or something like that. I thought that's what the word meant.
That's what you are then? You a place of mountains?
I thought that's what the word meant.
What's your nationality, bro?
Same thing, bro. What does it mean? What does it mean?
Haitian?
Yeah.
It comes from the word. You know what the island was called before it was called Haiti?
What was it called?
Huh?
I heard it was called Haiti.
No.
I heard the Haiti word came from the natives who were living over
It
there.
was 80s, but with an A. 80s. But do you know where you come from?
I don't know. No, I don't. I just know Haiti. That's it.
You got dropped off over there, right? At some point?
That's what happened. I heard.
It's
Yeah.
called Hispaniola.
No.
The whole island.
The Spaniards got there, Española.
They're right, the Hispanic. But then
When the Spaniards got there,
But the
before-
Spaniard was, you're right, the Spaniards were there first though. And then the French came, we got divided. Then DR took its part, what was called the Dominican Republic. And then Haiti was ousted off to the other side when the French they divided the land. And that's a name the white man gave me. That was the name that they named the land with. It was called something else by the people that was living there.
It's called 80s.
Right, and it was called what that
80s.
brother was saying.
What is that? What did that mean? Though?
It was a place of mountains.
So it's a
Yeah,
place of
place
mountains.
of mountains. But if I asked you your nationality,
Right.
you wouldn't tell me that. Like for instance, the average Dominican, he'll tell me that he's Dominican, right?
Right.
And what does that mean?
What about you? Where are you from?
I'm an Israelite.
Israelite?
I'm an Israelite. I'm Israelite from the tribe of Levi.
Oh, so you're Haitian as well?
I'm not Haitian. Because what's Haitian? Where did it come from?
Okay. I see what you mean now.
Where did it come from? That's not our nationality.
I see what you mean.
That's not a.
So all of the Haitians who are living there now, so you're saying these were
The
these,
bulk of-
so
the
they
bulk of-
came, the bulk of them came from the tribe that was called the Levites.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because think of it this way, right? If you have a bunch of fishes
Right.
that came from one pond, right? And then I grab all those fishes are the same, right? And I grab one group, put them somewhere else. Another group, I put them somewhere else, right? With different fishes. Are they still not all of the same fish?
Right. I see what you're saying.
Right. So that's the same thing that happened.
Yeah.
We all got grabbed up from the west coast of Africa. Okay. The Levites were mingled among all the 12 tribes because they're the lawgivers. You have to have lawgivers in every tribe. So what they did was, they grabbed all the Levites. That's why this brother said that he's a Levite through the Spirit. Even though he's here in America, okay. And you also a Levite because you were dropped off, but you're all from the same tribe going back. That's why you can't call yourself a Haitian because you were dropped there. You still a fish from that same pond. You just got distributed in different parts.
Let me ask you another question.
That's all I
Let me
have.
ask you another question. Is the so-called white man your enemy?
Is the white man
Yeah,
the
white
enemy?
man your enemy?
I mean, I think that no one is. I feel like there's no one is superior to each other. You know what I mean? So it's like, so I don't feel like anyone is higher than the other.
So
know what I mean?
Now let me ask you: are you talking about on what level? Let's deal with level. Let's simplify it, right? You know, when you're dealing with fractions,
Right,
they
right,
tell you
right,
let's
right,
break it
right.
down. Let's deal with levels. Let's go physical first.
Yeah, yeah.
On a physical level, you say you feel like nobody's superior than anybody else, right?
I feel like everybody has somewhat similar abilities.
Right.
You know what
Okay.
I mean?
So let's do it. So going back, I want to make sure you said
Yeah.
you feel like nobody is superior than anybody else,
Right,
than
right.
any one particular person, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So now let's deal physically. On a physical level, would you say that the so-called black man is faster and stronger than the average? The average so-called black man, is he faster and stronger than the average so-called white man?
Me, I'd say so in the athlete, in the sports world. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah,
what
it's
it shows.
physically. When you're dealing with
Exactly.
sports, you're dealing with physical attributes.
Right, right, exactly.
So give me Deuteronomy 57 and then give me Genesis. So you admit. How about you? You agree? You admit on a physical level that that black people are faster and stronger on average than white people. And so that's superiority. Give me the definition of superior. Give me the definition of superior. We're gonna deal with that. We're gonna deal with the physical. We're gonna deal with the mental, and we're gonna deal with the spiritual, and we're gonna wrap it all up. And we're gonna see did the Most High create people superior? Because honestly, that's what He did. He created people superior than other people. We're gonna read it in the scriptures. Give me Deuteronomy 67 real quick.
Superior. The book of Deuteronomy,
Yep.
chapter 7, verse 6.
Yep.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power.
So the thou is talking about the Israelites, right? So he said, for thou are holy people. That word holy in the Lashon Kadash means to be separate. So these people, the God's chosen people, are going to be separate from everybody else, right? Go ahead.
But
The Lord thy power has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
So the Lord said He has these people. We're not going to say who they are, right? Forget about this, forget about this. Regardless, according to the Holy Bible, the scriptures say the Lord has a special people unto Himself. Give me the definition of superior real quick.
Well, I got superiority.
Yep.
It says a supercilious manner or attitude. So supersede. So
Excel.
right, the state of being superior.
Read that definition.
Superior, the definition. Higher in rank, status, or quality.
Yep.
All right. Higher, upper level, loftier, better,
Yep.
more expert,
Yep.
more skillful,
Yep, skillful.
more advanced,
Yep.
worthier,
Yep.
surpassing,
So,
good quality.
Yep. So you as a so-called Haitian man, as a so-called black man, right? Is it hard for you to say my people are physically and physically, mentally, and spiritually stronger than everybody else on the planet?
it's strong.
Huh?
It's strong.
Are we the strong? Okay, let's go into the world's strongest man competition, right? Or let's go into the Olympics, powerlifting. Let's go into swimming. Let's go into track and field. Let's go into bodybuilding. There's a particular people. Give me Genesis to wrap it all up. Go ahead, bro. Yep.
The Lord thy power has chosen thee
Yep.
to be a special people
Special.
unto himself,
Yep.
above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So regardless of what anybody want to say, according to the scriptures, there is a people that's special, that's above everybody on
Right.
the planet
But
Earth.
say if you had kids, right?
Yep.
If you had kids, would you look at them with favoritism?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We're not all-
Why wouldn't you? That's the question. Why wouldn't you?
What do you think about that? So you would have a favorite kid,
Absolutely.
and would you treat them equally or not?
Probably yes. Of course, you're gonna treat them different. No, you're gonna treat your kids different.
So you're not gonna treat them equally.
It's physically
in
impossible.
terms of in terms of love and care, and you know what I mean.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's physically impossible to love your kids equally. You're gonna have a favorite child. Does that mean you hate your child, or you're gonna take away? Let's go into Rebecca. And Rebecca loved Esau because of the Vincent. He was a hunter. She brought back food. Isaac loved Esau, but Rebecca, her favorite was the Most High. Look at God. He has a chosen. His son, he has an only begotten son whom he favored above everybody on the planet. It's just a natural thing. You have shoes, right?
Right.
You have a favorite pair of shoes. Does that mean you dislike your Tims more than you like
But
the
this
J's?
is material stuff. This
Same
is
concept.
different.
What's the
You know what
difference
I
between
mean?
a person? We're dealing with people. The Bible, you just answered your own question. The Bible, hey, what you had? What you had the scripture? You just read the scripture where the Lord said, "I have chosen thee to be a special people above all people." So I just use it. I use an example as sneakers. But the Bible's talking about what you're talking about, which is people. Go ahead.
If I may ask, what's your point with that though?
No, I just thought that, you know, it just seems kind of, you know, it's just,
Because
it's like if you're going to give birth to, you know, all types of people, right? And they all your children. They all God's children.
they're not all God's children.
Yep.
They're creations.
So they're
Everybody's
creations.
creations. But just because you are a creation doesn't mean that you're His child. You know, not everybody's God's.
You got second answer? I have it, bro.
I got it right here.
Look it up, bro.
Second Ezra 6:15.
Oh, he got his skills up now.
I mean, he's been doing it how long?
Yeah, look at
about
you.
time.
One time back up, look.
His skills up this time. Moab been practicing. Devil.
All right, come listen to this.
So